In central Kenya, west of the spectacular Aberdare Ranges, lies Nyandarua County. This county is richly blessed with natural resources that include Lake Olbolosat, the source of the Ewasonyiro River. This is the river that tumbles down 75 meters at Thompson Falls before eventually joining the Tana River. The county is also blessed with warm, hospitable people, good soils, and a cool climate which attracted white immigrants who settled here during the period of British colonialism. The high agricultural potential has made agriculture the backbone of this county's economy. This is the land of milk and potatoes. The people of Nyandarua County are predominantly farmers. Unlike other counties where coffee and tea are the main cash crops, income generation in Nyandarua is through potatoes and milk. However, just like many other counties within Kenya, Nyandarua's high agricultural potential does not automatically translate into economic benefits. That is why the government of Kenya, in collaboration with the Swedish government, started the Agricultural Sector Development Support Program ASDSP, a 5-year program active in all the 47 counties of Kenya. ASDSP started its operations within Nyandarua County with the aim of transforming Nyandarua's agricultural sector into a commercially oriented, competitive and modern industry. For many decades, farmers in Nyandarua County have been producing in small scale, yet they have the potential to be in the league of agricultural production powerhouses like Netherlands, Poland and Germany.
The program, the first phase is ending in June, and the second phase will start in July. However, the first phase has been operating from the national government because the program started before devolution, that is in 2012, even before the elections were carried out. But now the second phase of the program will be operated from the county government.
In the year 2013, ASDSP set up its office in Olkalau town, which is the headquarters of Nyandarua County. The program was implemented in 3 phases that imitate the stages of a house under construction: the foundation concept, the wall building concept, and the roofing concept. They then sensitized key stakeholders within the program, who then formed county steering committees. After a 2-day sitting with stakeholders, they selected 3 priority value chains which will be the focus of the program: dairy farming, Irish potato farming, and fish farming or aquaculture.
Each county was requested or was supposed to select 3 value chains which have the capacity to uplift the economy of that county. Dairy and potatoes have been practiced in the county as long as they have been settled in the county because it is a settlement area. However, fish was a new value chain.
That strategy is at national level. What are we trying to do at the county level? That is now our task at the county steering committee to ensure these 3 aspects as I have explained. That is the sector coordination, the issue of environmental and social inclusion, and also the issue of value chain development. How is it well integrated at the county level? That, I would say, has been the biggest task and the overall goal of the county steering committee. We started with what we called the foundation concepts. This was about capacity building, was about attitude change, was about letting people understand that through the value chain they can be able to reap more benefits from the agricultural activities.
The natural resources and climate change actors in the county were also identified. ASDSP then rolled out sector-wide approaches and established partnerships. Value chain associations were formed, challenges were identified, and an action plan to address these challenges was developed. Challenges which were identified included low productivity, underutilization of land, climate variability, uncoordinated markets, and minimum value addition.
We normally do the annual work planning for the program activities and annual work planning and budgeting for the program activities, basically. And the other part which we are involved in is reporting. We normally do quarterly reporting and semi-annual and annual reporting for the program. Other than that, we also I'm also involved in developing the monitoring plan for the value chain, for the three value chains, that is dairy, fish, and potatoes. We develop the monitoring plans for the concepts. The importance of planning is to ensure that activities are carried out at the right time and using the appropriate resources so that we don't misuse the program resources.
The technical working group was formed to address matters of monitoring and evaluation, institutional capacity development, environmental resilience, gender and social inclusion, value chain development, research and extension. In 2014-2015 financial year, the first phase of the action plan was implemented to address challenges in the three value chains. ASDSP mobilized and profiled value chain actors into 5 links, namely input suppliers, producers, transporters, processors, and marketers. A capacity needs assessment was done, after which 625 value chain actors were trained as trainers of trainees on good agricultural practices.
The main purpose of that study was to inform us on what capacities existed and what capacity needs existed, and also some possible ways of intervening into the development of the capacities of the stakeholders. ASDSP is dealing with the stakeholders and institutions, and these institutions are divided along the value chain.
Value chain actors were sensitized to form groups, which were then capacity built on group dynamics, natural resource management, marketing, climate-smart technologies, record keeping, entrepreneurship, financial and insurance services.
We normally encourage the youth to come and get funding from our youth fund. Likewise, women, we normally encourage them to come and get funding from USO Fund to boost the businesses and activities that they have in ensuring that they improve their livelihood.
Baada ya vijana kukusanya pamoja na kupata mashida moja, tukaona tunaweza tatua tukiwa kama kikundi.
Most of the groups are already registered and have opened bank accounts where they seek financial services.
Tũrĩ hau tũkĩona kĩamona ngĩmatio ibengi-inĩ naku. Nĩ ũndũ wa kwĩrwo tũiyũrie na kũu mabengi, niĩ tanithia ibengi-inĩ naku. Ndamenyire hĩndĩ ĩyo nĩ tondũ wa gũkĩrwo njiyũrie nĩgetha njikagĩrie tũbia twakwa bengi-inĩ. Ũndũ ũcio ngĩkĩona nĩ ũndũ wa magegania tondũ na hau mbere tũtarĩ unity ndiakĩonaga niĩ ngĩthi bengi.
Wakulima sana sana wanashirikiana sana na bank, wanapata loan katika ile kujikuza kimaisha.
Women and youth were assisted to identify opportunities along different value chains. They were also assisted with capital to establish their own enterprises. TechnoServe is one of the stakeholders working with ASDSP to capacity build the youth, while hand in hand works with the women.
We train our youth for 3 months, and after that we transition them to after the trainings. That is where ASDSP comes in. They usually take up some of the youth across 3 value chains: potato, fish, and dairy. Take this youth in for training along the 3 value chains, so that the youth can be able to exploit the opportunities available, not just in the agriculture aspect of the value chain, but also can tap into the other opportunities available within or along the value chain. The youth are willing to stay back and work in agribusiness, and with more partnerships and more opportunities being available in the value chains, there will be more youth who see agriculture as a beneficial business and are willing to invest more in terms of their time and believe that they can earn a meaningful income from agriculture, which would be the win-win, which we are looking at a stride.
Field days were organized where farmers got to interact with each other and with the stakeholders also.
Tumeshapelekwa tours, tunaona wakulima kwingineko vile wanafanya, tunakuaga na fabulist. Hiyo ni wakulima wa samaki, wa viazi, wakulima wa kaunti yote. Tunakutana huko alafu tunabadilishana mawazo.
Climate change is a global challenge affecting agriculture. It has contributed to rising temperatures, unreliable rainfall, soil erosion, and droughts. ASDSP collaborates with the Meteorological Department in Nyandarua County to provide up-to-date weather information through various channels.
Since we started this collaboration with the ASDSP, we have been using various channels, including newspapers, radio, and barazas to ensure that weather information reach the Nyandarua residents.
Unsustainable agricultural practices also harm our environment. That is why farmers were capacity built on how to sustainably manage their farming operations.
The farming activities or the agricultural activities do harm our environment. In terms of maybe we are clearing land for extension of agricultural farming. So that way our agricultural practices are harming the environment. So my role in the program is to ensure that we come up with strategies to counteract those aspects which harm the environment. For example, at farm level, we are promoting agroforestry practices, whereby we want to enhance and ensure that 10% of the farmers' plots are under agroforest.
ASDSP, working with various stakeholders, has achieved significant progress in helping farmers to increase production and productivity along each of the 3 value chains. In the fish value chain, farmers were educated on fish farming economics, hatchery management, pond construction, fish feed, among other relevant topics. Through an Eat More Fish campaign, ASDSP educated community members and farm business linkage stakeholders forum participants on how to prepare, cook, and eat fish.
We started interacting with ASDSP. It started training us. We did the clustering of the groups. We formed them. We had pods. Farmers had them through ESP. Okay, we still formed dam groups. We had several dams around Nyandarua County.
Avil Fish Farm is one of the farms that ASDSP uses to train fish farmers. The fish farm, owned by Mr. David Rohio, has 5 fish ponds. The fish reared here include catfish, tilapia, and ornamental fish. Avil Farm is also a source of fingerlings for interested farmers. The use of greenhouses protects fish from predators and drastic weather changes.
To
tunashirikiana na ASDSP. Huwa wanaleta wageni hapa kusoma na pia kusomesha wale farmers. Market inapata sasa kutoka kwa ASDSP, wakisomesha wale wakulima wanakuja, tunawauzia samaki ambayo ni mzima ya nyama au figurines. Samaki iko na faida na samaki ni pesa.
Nyandarua County has over 200 dams that were constructed during the colonial period. The dams were underutilized, being occasionally used to water animals for household use and limited irrigation. Through the Fisheries Department, more than 50,000 fingerlings have been introduced into the dams around Nyandarua County. Farmers have also been supplied with freezers, fishing nets, boats, and education on fish farming. Mr. Kahiga is one of the fish farmers who has benefited. He has trained youth in Kiboko's self-help group on catfish farming in one of the dams in Muthega Ward.
Hii samaki imenifaidi zaidi juu nimeweza kujidumu kwa njia nyingi sana. Shamba nimepata through samaki. Hapa nimepata plot zaidi ya 3. Hii ambayo nimesimama hapa nimeinunua na pesa ya samaki. Nimejenga nyumba ya mawe ambayo ni ya room 3. Niko na hashare. Pia niko na dam ambayo niko na zaidi ya samaki 3,400.
Out of these 210 dams, the potential is there to grow fish. We also would like to introduce cage fish culture, and from the 13 dams that we have supplied them with fingerlings of 10,000 fingerlings per dam, we are now finding our fishermen are fetching a lot of money from those dams, since they have now known how to fish, and we have supplied them with nets, and also we have capacitated them on how to remove the fish from the water, and also on post-harvest technology.
Mongetho Fish Self-Help Group has also been rearing fish in a community dam. Apart from rearing fish in dams and underground ponds, farmers were also taught on how to construct above-the-ground fish ponds, which are cheaper and easier to manage.
We don't have enough to do.